Explain to the people when you see all this like no dog, no yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah. So once upon a time, you got to start it off like that.
Right.
Everybody who's ever done any type of research into personal credit or excuse me, into the business credit space, especially if you deal with credit challenges, has heard about the no. You said no doc or no PG?
It's like no dog. That's just all I hear is like no dog, no EIA, whatever it is.
I know. So
I hear on social media.
I know what you're talking about. So no doc. So there's a couple different ones. So no doc is
Yeah.
essentially when you're strictly using your personal credit report
Gotcha.
to get access to funding. So that's no doc because you're not providing doc. Doc is short for documentation
Gotcha.
in regards to the business. There are business credit products and business loans that you can apply for that look at bank statements and look at P&Ls and things of that sort. When you're going for no doc, typically that's a business credit card product. You don't necessarily have to provide those things. If the business is structured properly, your personal credit is good. They're simply just looking at your personal credit and the relationship with the business to get you funding. So that's one type of funding. Another type, which is what I thought you were talking about, was no personal guarantee.
I've heard that too. No PG.
Yeah,
no social media.
The credit term. If you've done any type of research into business credit, then you know. So no PG is short for no personal guarantee.
Okay.
So that's essentially a type of credit that you're able to get access to without leveraging your personal credit report, right? Once upon a time, a lot of no personal guarantee funding that was pushed, a lot of it was pretty much centered around, hey, you have to build business credit, right? So you have to form accounts with Uline, Granger, Shirtsy. You have to buy all these miscellaneous items on Net 30 accounts, buy it, pay it back, buy it, pay it back. And then from there, after 6 to 12 months of you doing that, then you could go ahead and get access to funding, right? The problem with that is, number one, most banks are not giving you access to capital simply just by you going that route, right? It's just not. They're still going to have to use some form of collateral to loan you this money that you're looking at. And the very few banks that actually do look into those kind of things are banks that also are still going to want to see that the bank has, your business has some type of liquidity or cash flow, or they offer very restrictive types of funding. So for example, they'll give you charge cards, right? And charge card is essentially a card where you could borrow the money, but you have to pay back immediately within a 30-day time frame. If you're a new business owner,
that's difficult.
That's very difficult. Like, I'm trying to start the business. I need more than 30 days to get this up and running now. So with no personal guarantee, when you hear people talk about that, is it around? Yes, but it is extremely difficult to get access to capital that way, or it just doesn't fit what most people need, which is 0% interest funding that they can borrow and pay back periodically over enough time where they can reinvest the funds back into their business.
Got you.
Yeah.
So let's stay on the business funding as well. Like, because I remember the days where, we would go to Granger, Uline, open the Net 30s, all of that. I mean, I even recently recreated my NAV account. Like, are those things still important? Because it feels like I create them and it's like, what do I do with it? And then like when I look at my NAV, it almost seems like vague. It was like show like whatever the trade line is, but I'm like, when did I do this? Like, what is this trade line that's on there? It says I owe $28. You know what I'm saying? So break that down, because I know it's also hot where everyone's like, I'm about to get my business credit, I'm gonna get a NAV account. So kind of speak on that education.
So it's actually funny because we're literally speaking with our relationship managers in our company every single day. So what you're talking about now, for most people who don't know, that's pretty much a platform that you can use to get access to your business credit report, right? You can use a platform like that to kind of get some insight into what your business credit score is. There are certain banks that do weigh that into the overall scope of their decision-making process when it comes to funding. But once again, it's not strictly just that. Like, there are very few banks, if any at all, that are just going to look at your business credit score and say, by this alone, we are going to either approve you or deny you. It plays a role in it, but they're also still looking at your personal credit report. They're also still looking at the structure of your business, the relationship that you have, so forth and so on. So can you use platforms like that? Yes, especially if you do plan on working with a bank that does prioritize looking at your business credit score so that you can get some insight into it. Most people probably don't have a business credit score, because if they don't already have a very thorough and built out portfolio of other lenders they've already gotten business credit from, right? But if you do, getting a platform like a NAV, I believe it's called NAV Prime, which I think is only like 27 to like $40 a month.
Right.
You get access to it, and then from there it shows you some, if not all of some of the relationships that you would have with certain lenders when it comes to business credit, and also what your scores are across the 3 different business credit reporting agencies. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that clip. Real quick before you go, if you're a business owner who knows that your credit or your business structure is standing between you and the funding you need, I want to invite you to Take Off University. It's a community we've created where we teach you how to structure your credit, how to structure your business the right way, and how to access business capital on strong terms. We've created funding roadmaps to help dictate your path to success, and a community of other business owners who are going to be working side by side with you, all towards the same goal. Now, if that sounds like where you are right now, and more importantly, where you're headed towards, there's going to be a link in the description below where you can click it, learn more, and come join us. We'll see you on the other side of success. And until next time, family, peace.